Hey, Jared. Thanks for joining our Remodeling Success podcast. To get started, can you tell me a little bit more about your background, how you got started in construction?
Yeah. How I got started was my dad used to have his own company, which he shut down and then I started my own and just been doing remodeling for the past 3 years and going from there.
Cool. And how much money have you made with Cold Magnet in the last 30 days?
The last 30 days so far. Now I'm waiting on one person to sign a contract, but I'm up to 68,000.
Awesome. Yeah. And what's that comprised of? Like, what kinds of jobs?
Um, two bathrooms and then the rest are basements. I think it's three,
Okay, cool.
two or three
And
basements. Yeah.
and I remember that when you signed up to speak with us, you actually did your due diligence. I think you talked to somebody that was working with us previously because you were a little bit
Yeah.
skeptical, right?
Yeah.
Um, why were you even looking for a different form of marketing in the first place?
Started getting slow, and I haven't been slow in a very long time. And it was usually it works out, but also I wanted to cover all bases, make sure I was safe, and it paid off.
So I get walk me through the emotions of when you decided to sign up. Like, how were you feeling in that moment? Were you
In
scared?
that moment, yeah, I mean, I was scared, because money was starting to get a little tight, and it was one of those things where it was like this either pays off or it doesn't, or I at least get one job, get my money back, and that's the end. But that's not the case at all. Um, So yeah, definitely scared, and then also at the same time worried that if I got too much work, what I was gonna do in order to keep up with it. So in a way, that kind of happened, and I'm figuring it out, but a good thing. So
You're saying that you're actually overwhelmed with the work right now?
yeah, yeah, definitely. Between going to meetings and then also being at the jobs and stuff, it's a good bit. I'm thinking probably in the next month to hire someone as like a project manager potentially, and then I can just focus on the sales and contracts and just getting all like the behind the scenes up and running.
Well, what changed for you? Like, what was the biggest thing that moved the needle?
As far as
Because you said before working with us, you were at a point where you were almost like out of work. You getting
yeah,
a little bit tight, and now you're at a point where like you're a little bit overwhelmed in a good way, right? Thinking
yeah,
about bringing on a project manager pretty soon.
hmm yeah. So what changed was like I was all referral based, so referral based, and also I am signed up with Home Depot, so they would send me leads too.
Mhm.
So it was enough work to just keep going, if that makes sense. Not like, oh, I need to schedule myself out and make sure I hit deadlines and I getting more manpower really. That's that's where it's at now. So
But you had
before
tried a few different agencies in the past, right?
yeah, the one was just like a lie. And then everyone knows how Angie's List is, so I wasn't doing that. Um so the only thing that really kept me going there for a while was Home Depot and referrals.
So what was different about us versus like because I know that you were so nervous about working with us because you had literally gotten I don't know what happened with this other agency, but they had basically taken your money
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
didn't produce.
Right. Um, so when you guys texted me in that chat thing that we went live, by that evening, it was 5 leads already. And then I remember Willie saying, like, hey, you gotta call these guys right away. But like some of the leads were coming in at like 8, 9 o'clock at night. So I was like, I don't want to call someone that late. So then it turned into the next morning calling all these people. And then more came in that day. So it was just like it was cool. Like so it went from like what I usually deal with, it's like maybe two to five phone calls a week tops to oh, I'm gonna spend the next like hour just calling people, getting stuff signed up, and it worked out. I don't know how you guys do your ads, but it seems like homeowners like off the ads like realize like oh this does like it's a high quality job and you're gonna pay for what you get essentially. So yeah, like I had this guy, I was able to bump him up a week, and now he's happy, but he just was at me like, hey, I need to start this ASAP. I'm like, cool. I can't. Like I physically cannot. And he ended up signing the contract and everything for the date. It's towards the end of April. Um, yeah, he just wanted like he would not he wanted to like if he signed the contract that day, he wanted to start the next day. Now I already have jobs going on, so
You know how many contractors come to us and they complain about how leads that they buy are like never ready to go.
yeah,
They're
I
they're
don't.
looking for buyers that are ready to start ASAP. And so then we start delivering them, and then they're like, "Oh wait, I actually can't handle this right now." It happens all the time.
Which is, I'm not gonna lie, kind of what's happening with me. But I haven't lost a job yet over it. So
Yeah, well, you can't make everyone. I'm kind of clowning here a little bit, but we can't. You can't help everyone.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Contractors are like, I want buyers that are ready to start right now, and then we deliver, and then they're like, "Why does everyone want to start right now? Why does nobody want to wait 2 weeks?" Well, it's like you did what you said.
Yeah,
So,
no, and I'm not complaining by any means. Like I'm more than grateful for it. But yeah,
like, what would you say to a contractor that's still kind of on the fence of working with us? Like, what do you say? Give it a
uh,
shot, or
yeah, I would say that if you're down to your last dollar, it might seem scary, but if you like sign up with you guys, it will pay off.
cool.
Because it
So,
only
where do you kind of see your business like going now that you're at this point now, and you built
um
this momentum?
yeah, definitely growing. My plan is definitely by the end of the year is because I don't have any like actual employees right now. It's all sub based because I haven't had the
Yeah.
true workflow to actually hire people. So by the end of the year, I'd like to get 2 full-time like crews, so total 4 employees, and then project manager, and then just go from there.
Yeah, but that's really the next step for you, right? Because
Yes.
when the work's not consistent, you can't afford to hire people because you don't know
Right.
if you're going to be able to pay them.
Right, exactly. So I've ran into that in the past, and then it's like you finish up the job, and it's like, oh, cool, I get to keep hardly anything off this job. So it's not the
Mhm.
case anymore, and that's the other thing that with this is I was able to pretty much charge like the going rate for stuff where before it come in a little bit lower and not make like the profit margins you want to make. So yeah, it's just been overall a solid experience.
It's awesome. Yeah. Well, can't wait to see where you go from here. Thanks
Yeah,
for joining.
yeah, absolutely.